Your Excellency, Most Reverend Raphael, the Apostolic Church of India and Nepal, Your Venerable Cardinal John Island, the Major Archbishop Emeritus, Your Excellency Bishop Madhusudhan Kallaranath, Bishop of Pali, Mr. George Green, the Central Minister, Honorable Mar Gregorius, Managing Metropolitan of Jacobite, Syrian Orthodox Church, Joseph Thattil, the General Coordinator of the Assembly, all the representatives and guests on the dais and the participants of the Assembly, I greet every one of you most cordially and fraternally. We are gathered here at the St. Pastoral Institute of Pali for the 5th Major Archiepiscopal Assembly of the Syro-Malabar Church. His Excellency Madhusudhan Kallaranath extended a warm and cordial welcome to all of us, being the Bishop of the party that holds this 5th Assembly of the Church. Dear Bishop Joseph Kallaranath, I want to welcome you and thank you for the words of your great theological literacy on the insights which you shared in your welcome speech. According to canon law, the Major Archiepiscopal Assembly should be convened once every 5 years. After our church was elevated to Major Archiepiscopal status, in 1992, the first assembly took place in 1998. Subsequently, it was held in 2004, 2010, 2016. The 5th assembly is taking place in 2024, 8 years after the previous one in 2016. The uncertainty that prevailed in the context of COVID pandemic was the reason for the delay in holding the assembly, which should have taken place in 2021. In the last Major Archiepiscopal Assembly, held in 2016 at Saturday Engineering College, Kodagara, the speeches of the Eparchy of Alapura, the number of participants was 488. This time, this number is reduced to 348, considering the practical aspects of conducting the assembly and to create a suitable atmosphere for presenting and consolidating everyone's ideas effectively. The Synod of Bishops decided to reduce the number of participants in the assembly. Accordingly, with the approval of the Apostolic See, the amended the particular law of the Church on the participants of the Major Episcopal Assembly was promulgated through a decree in 25 March 2024. According to this newly promulgated law, 348 members are participating this time, including 50 bishops, 108 priests, both eparchical and religious, 37 religious sisters, 2 religious in brotherhood, 5 deacons, and 146 lay persons, both male and female. The theme of the 5th Major Archiepiscopal Assembly is the mission and response of the Syro-Malabar Church in response to the needs of the time, based on these 3 topics. Based on these 3 topics will be discussed in the Assembly: renewal of faith formation, lay participation in evangelization, and empowering of the Syro-Malabar community. These 3 topics are interrelated without leaving the faith in practical dimensions of one's own life. the proclamation of faith, which is nothing but evangelization, will not otherwise take place. The life of faith gives orientation and energy for evangelization, as a Christian faith is lived by men and women in a particular society defined by time and space. The social dimensions of the life of the faithful necessarily affects the witnessing of faith and its proclamation. In this regard, the Christian faithful have every right and duty to organize themselves in accordance with the prevailing social systems. The success in this regard will naturally determine the fate of evangelization in all its implications. This being the call, discussion and deliberations, I invite each and every member to participate in the assembly with enthusiasm and commitment. We have with us His Beatitude Cardinal John Galangeli, the Major Archbishop Emeritus. It was he who conducted the previous Major Archiepiscopal Assembly in 2016. The preparation for this assembly was started when His Beatitude was the Major Archbishop. It is enriching that he is present in this assembly. We are really blessed with the presence of Apostolic Nuncio, Archbishop Leopoldo Giurelli. A nuncio is an associate of the Bishop of Rome in exercising the mission of the superior shepherd of the church. Thus, his mission is a deeply pastoral and ecclesiastical duty, not a secular nor political task. We experience in the presence of the Holy Father when we are with his associate. In this sense, we have the presence of the Holy Father, Pope Francis, who in his paternal solicitude continues to encourage and strengthen our church sui juris. Your Excellency, thank you for your presence and thank you for helping us in many ways, being the representative of the Holy Father. The presence of St. George Kurian, Honorable Minister of State, the Minister of Minority Affairs, Fisheries, Animal Husbandry and Dairy, is a very encouraging. I am happy to say, as he himself testifies, that he is a practicing Catholic, hailing from this authority itself. Sir, your silent and effective interventions in the landslide hit areas of Wayanad, trying hard to alleviate the pains of the calamity-stricken people, and is a contemporary model of being really a minister for the people. I thank you for enriching this occasion with your presence. His Grace Joseph Mount Gregorius, the Malangana Metropolitan of the Jacobite Syrian Orthodox Church, is a good friend of the Syro-Malabar Church. He is now interested in the administration of the whole Jacobite Church. The Syro-Malabar Church Council is relationship with her sister churches as something to be nurtured and promoted. Thank you, Your Grace, for your esteemed presence amidst us today. Dear participants of the assembly, I acknowledge the presence of each and every one of you. I know that every one of you deserves special mention on account of your merits. As time does not permit me to do that, I would like to tell you that your presence makes the assembly elegant, energetic, and graceful. Thank you for spending 3 days to think together for the church and with the church. I conclude my words quoting our Holy Father Pope Francis. His piece of advice to the participants of the chapters of various institutes of religious life, which I think are relevant as we begin this assembly. Holy Father says, as you prepare for your meetings, then pray that the Lord will grant you the gift of simplicity, both as individuals and as part of the civil process in which you will play a vital role. Strip yourselves of everything that is unnecessary or might hold you back from listening attentively and preserving harmony in your discernment. In this way, you will be able to interpret together and wisely the present moment, to discern within the signs of the time, and to make the best decisions for the future. Thank you once again. Best wishes and God bless you.